All right, welcome back. We got, well, if you're looking for something fun to do with the kids on this rainy day, right?
Oh, do we have it? Yes.
There's a new exhibit at Discovery Children's Museum. So it's called Sid the Science Kid, and we have Brianna Layton in to tell us all about it. And of course, Sid the Science Kid right here. Got quite the squad here this morning. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Of course, of course. Thank you for having us.
Awesome. So this is his debut here at the new exhibit, right?
Yes.
Oh, welcome, Sid.
Yes.
We just adore you.
Yeah, and the exhibit itself is actually set up to look exactly like the sets that are in the actual show. So it's pretty interesting. You can actually go into his room, into the main part of his house, his kitchen. You can cook breakfast with his family, and then you can go into the super fab lab and the playground at his school, and you get to really interact with all of the different aspects and sets that you would work with if you were actually inside of the world of the show.
So this is a big setup.
It's a pretty
okay.
big setup. It's not the biggest of our exhibit, but it's the mid-range size, and it has a lot packed into it.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
And it's a big, well, in my day it was Bill Nye the Science Guy and Magic School Bus, so it was like Sid kind of popular with like kids now for sure.
Yes, it is quite popular. It's a show that was on PBS, I think, for 4 years
or 5
years. So it's quite popular. It also has won a couple of awards and everything, and it was made by the Jim Henson Company. It's a really interesting exhibit, and it actually goes along with all of the curricula that you would learn for preschoolers.
Oh, it's
so it has the actual
yeah,
preschool curricula that's integrated with it, and it's really interesting to watch.
And they're like sponges at that age. They learn anything.
Exactly.
Well, so let's get right to it.
Yes.
This science experiment here.
Yep, so what I have here, I mixed a little bit of blue food dye in, but this is polyvinyl alcohol, which is basically like a liquid plastic. And inside of the polyvinyl alcohol, the way that the molecules are set up, they're kind of like little links, but they're not yet integrated together. So what I have over here is sodium borate, which is basically a salt solution mixed with borax that you would use like for laundry. And so when I mix the two together, I'm actually going to start.
Oh, this is like the
my
highlight of my
fun
kids'
part,
day,
yes.
watching you do this. Will you please bring that home, Mommy?
Yeah, you can actually, there are a lot of different recipes for what I'm going to be making that are a little bit, borax of course is a little bit toxic if you have prolonged exposure to it.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So you always want to be careful, but you can even see it's immediately started to kind of congeal.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh wow, look
So
at that. That's
the
like
more-
fast.
Yeah, the more you mix it and the more you work with it, the more slimy it becomes.
Oh wow.
But there are other recipes that you can find online that you can do with your children that will use like clear glue, just normal clear glue, and you can mix that with contact solution actually, and that can also help to make slime. Yes, exactly.
I think we've done that.
So this slime is, of course, it's not going to immediately harm you, but you don't want to ingest it, definitely.
Are you going to be there doing these experiments with the kids?
We do have experiments. We have experiments all throughout the museum that we'll do, especially up in Patents Pending. But we're currently figuring out a couple programs that we might be doing in Sid the Science Kid.
And will Sid be there?
Sid is
Sid.
there every day.
Oh.
Every single day we have at least one Sid appearance.
Every day until January, right?
Yep,
Yes.
January 21st is when this exhibit closes up.
Right.
But
So there's time.
so it'll be there for quite a while.
Right, let's give us one last look at the slime, the finished product here before we go.
It's really a pretty blue color.
It's really a good, it's like,
Yeah.
look at how
There.
fast
Oh,
that
it's
thing came together,
Halloween-y.
yes.
I mean, it's everything.
Yeah, so just one of the experiences you'll be able to see up until January. So be sure and check them out at the Children's Museum. All right, thank you guys for being here this morning.
Thank you, of
All right,
course.
we'll be right back after the break.